So if this filter is just supposed to make me look like a fun dog, then why is it giving me smooth skin and lipstick? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're good, hope you're well. My name is Adella for all my new subscribers. Hello, welcome, karibu. Thank you so much for the love on my last video and for all the new subscribers. Excited to have you here. So today we are talking selfies, filters, Snapchat dysmorphia, which is a term coined by Dr. Esho back in 2018, I think, and he's a cosmetic surgeon.
Snapchat dysmorphia, with young patients wanting surgery so they can look more like they do in filtered selfies.
And we're talking general selfie dysmorphia. Ready? So Snapchat filters came out in 2015. Instagram filters, copycats, came out in 2017. Insecurities, I'm sure they've been around forever and ever, amen. If I could somehow quantify what I think the rate of insecurities is or was over time, my guess would be that it would go steady, 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 internet, ooh, steady, 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 social media, ooh, steady, 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 filters, whoa! So what is happening when we actually use a filter or when we edit our pictures on Facetune or something? Let me jump into my Instagram filters right now. Cool, so as I see my reflection, I'm thinking, yeah, you look all right. Bearing in mind, obviously, hair's laid, makeup's done. It's not a natural face, but I'm thinking, yeah, cool. Adella, you look buff. Let's go into the filters. So as I move into these filters, I'm now thinking, looking a little bit better. Not major changes. My skin looks clearer. My eyes look brighter. My lips often look fuller. There we go, very full. I'm not gonna get into why this is quote unquote better. I've got another video about beauty standards. Check it out after this one. But yeah, I'm thinking, I'm looking cute, I'm looking cool. However, at this point, I'm kind of thinking, you know what? It's not major differences. I didn't see a huge shift in like what my features look like. It's just a pinch here. It's just a subtle change here. Nothing too crazy, right? Oh, just an eye color, just a smoothened skin. So really and truly, it's not too far off what I actually look like in real life, right? Wrong. All of a sudden, I notice how big my nose looks in comparison to the filter. I notice how my lips are looking in terms of size. My eyes are not popping anymore. They're also very, very dark brown, almost black. All of these things that I didn't notice when I first opened my front screen camera have now come to light. My skin, let's not even talk about my skin. The thing is, it doesn't. I look absolutely fine. However, in contrast to what those filters were showing me, even though they look like subtle changes, is matters. It's kind of like when you're in the dark and someone opens the curtains or they turn on the light. Your first reaction is like, oh my gosh, that is so bright. And really, it's not. Your eyes will adjust, but before your eyes adjust, the contrast between the dark and the light makes it like, oh my gosh, my eyes are burning. So basically, in contrast to this perfect filter, you all of a sudden look very, extremely, absolutely unperfect. And what's even mad is that an unfiltered selfie is not even what you look like. Front cameras, back cameras change the way you look. Your selfies are actually flipped, so that's not actually how you see yourself. Different phones look different. That's why I take all my selfies on my Pixel. Even the distance that you take the selfie from, a study actually showed that a selfie taken from 30 centimeters away compared to a selfie taken from 150 centimeters away showed a perceived 30% increase in the size of the person's nose. So first of all, the selfie we're taking, things digitally, digital pictures of us are not a true reflection of what we look like anyway. Now to add to that, you're putting perfect filters on our faces over time. I'm not trying to create a problem out of nothing, but I think there is a problem there. And it kind of prompts the question of what are we trying to correct? Is it our digital self or our actual self? When those two cross over, madness. Our parents obviously, and our parents' didn't have this problem because that line was not blurred between your actual self and what you look like in your digital warped reality of yourself. Like back then, yes, they took pictures, but for the most part, you see someone in person, or you'll see someone in person, but like made up with makeup. And makeup back then was like the what's it called? Like the illusion type of makeup that we do now, the contour and the highlighting, the dark lines. We're doing all this. We know how to sculpt our face. That did not, well, it did exist, but it wasn't like popular with everybody knowing how to make their nose go from this to this. And there was no forum for our parents and our parents' parents to see themselves in a perfect light. No social media. All you saw was them in person, them on a really poor quality camera or camcorder. Remember those? And I really, honestly, personally believe that if we keep on using filters, eventually we will become reliant on them, and over time we will become dissatisfied with our, not even just our natural faces, our heavily made up with makeup faces. We will even be dissatisfied with that, because there's only so much makeup you can wear, and you're only going to reach a limit. It's not going to make your chin go from here to here. It's not going to thin your nose. It's not going to make your eyes bigger. So I personally think with all of that, a whole bunch of problems will arise.
But the difficulty is when you look back in the mirror, when you become accustomed to seeing edited selfies and you've taken away your flaws, when you look back at yourself in the mirror, you become dissatisfied with what you're seeing.
Yeah. Now, as I said before, I'm not just trying to start an issue where there's no issue. Some might say I'm being OTT. There are lots of people who use filters and they're absolutely fine and they don't have these self-esteem issues. But yes, cool, happy for you, but there are stats. Millennials are increasingly getting surgery on their face. I mentioned Dr. Esho before, and he's seen an increasing number of people not bringing in pictures of celebrities or magazine cutouts like they used to and say, I want to have this person's chin and this person's jaw. They're actually coming in with pictures of themselves that have been edited or that have a filter on them and say, can you make me look like that? And most of the time, the answer is no, because it's impossible.
What then I started noticing were people were using altered and filtered versions of themselves. They wanted to look exactly like that image.
And there was like a year period where there was like a 43% increase in people reporting to say that they are going to get surgery specifically because they want to improve their face for selfies. And also, even if we think we're okay, we're coping, we can function with dysfunction. It's very possible we stay having issues that we're unaware of, and we stay unaware until, or even not even until, it causes a knock-on effect and something happens and we don't know the root causes of it, and it's because we have issues that we've not addressed, we're not aware of. We can definitely function with dysfunction. I just want to know, when are we going to stop saying that things are okay just because they're not quote unquote problematic? When are we going to start admitting that a lot of things that are permissible are not healthy? Just because we can change stuff, it doesn't mean we should. I often try to give solutions when I raise these kind of problems in my video, but honestly, right now, I don't really have a solution, which I know is not encouraging, and the aim of my videos is always to encourage, but I don't know what the solution is. But I will say that often drastic problems, in my opinion, require drastic solutions. And so if you are someone who feels like, oh my gosh, I'm relying on filters and I can't post a picture, I can't post a video without a filter, and I can't let anybody see me online without a filter, and it's actually affecting how I see myself in real life, I would probably advise you to go cold turkey. And I feel like the problem with drastic measures is that for some reason, people feel like they have to announce something. They have to announce that they're doing something. And what the problem with that is that you're now in a verbal contract with whoever you've announced it to the world. And whilst this might work for some people, because it's like, okay, I've said it now, I've got to stick to it, I feel like that just adds pressure and maybe stops people from wanting to even take the first step. So I wouldn't go on, even right now, I'm not, listen to the words I'm saying. I'm not telling you that I have never, will never, do never use filters. First of all, I take all my selfies on portrait mode on my Pixel. That's not reality. Portrait modes, I know what that's doing, okay? That is making me look buffer, but you don't need to announce it. Just take steps privately on your own. Me, sometimes I go to post a picture or a video in my stories and I just don't like the way that I look. I then start flicking through the filters and I think, wow. Oftentimes, most times, I will just not post. I just won't post the picture, the video that I wanted to post. I won't show my face because I'm not feeling how my face looks. And yes, that means, oh, there's some insecurities there, there's some like whatever. Yes, cool. But I've decided in that moment that I would rather not post a picture of myself or post a video of myself, selfie, than post it with a filter. Because I don't know, I might be fine posting filters. I might be cool. I might understand that it's not reality. I can go about my business. But there's just some doors that I just don't want to open too much, because what if I open the floodgates of heaven? Not heaven, but what if I just open the floodgates and now I'm literally hating my... It's happened to me. There's so many things, right, that I had no issue with. My lips being one of them. I was like, oh, great. And then I started to see other types of lips, and I'm looking at my lips thinking, where does that come from? So me personally, I just know myself. So that's the key takeaway. Know yourself. Know if you're the kind of person who is going to become discontent if you are overusing these filters and you rely on them too much. I would just say back away. Don't use them as often. And just start to love the face that you actually have in real life, and not on a camera, not unfiltered and not filtered. All right, I hope that video was helpful. I said I didn't have a solution and I came and gave you a couple solutions, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know if you agree with me, even if you disagree with me. Is this a thing? Do you see it in yourself? Do you see it in other people? I want to know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in my next one. And now that you're done here, like, comment, subscribe, and go check out my other videos that I've done recently about parasocial relationships with influencers, beauty standards, body image. There's a whole bunch of stuff. See you guys. Bye.